Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Lazy Lounge podcast. I'm your host with the most. I am the Cap. I'm here with Larry
Larry.
and our special guest today, Ball Bar BL. Say hello, Ball.
Guys.
Ball is here. Ball is here. Ball is here. So today we had to bring a special guest on because why not? I mean, I don't see why we couldn't bring on a special guest. What do you think, Larry?
Well, I mean, to be fair, none of us had anything else better to do.
That's not. Anyways.
Fair point. I mean, I've been staring at walls all day, so it was nice to actually talk to somebody.
Quarantine's got me all kinds of feeling some kind of way.
Well, I'm seeing some unicorns on the walls and stuff.
Well,
What kind of drugs are you on? Also, we are
Can I
sponsored
have
by. Go ahead. All right, we're sponsored by unicorns. Anyway, what kind of drugs are you on? I need to find some of that. Anyway, we don't support drug use. I promise. Larry, go ahead. You're going to say something.
well, you asked him what kind of drugs he was on, and I said, "Can I have some?" You know.
Oh, he was looking for a hookup.
I mean, somebody got hooked. Some. Anyway. So today we're talking some topics that are one's really close to Ball's heart, and that's Star Wars.
Oh God.
With the release of Star Wars, Rise of Skywalker on Disney Plus, I had a I mean long conversation with Ball about his take on Star Wars, and Ball has some news for us related to George Lucas and that hoe bag that was running the Star Wars movies and ruining them, as Paul would say.
We don't call her a hoe bag. We don't do that. We gotta respect women. We gotta respect.
I don't respect shit. She doesn't deserve any respect. You can go ahead, Ball. Spill the beans since this is the topic. One of the reasons we brought you in for.
Oh, I see. You needed a source to talk about this shit, so that's why you brought me in. Nice.
No, I also should because we were talking another topic we're going to talk about. But go ahead.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
All
going to
right.
slap you silly. Go ahead.
Oh, promise. But anyway. So, yes. For those of you who are not aware, Kathleen Kennedy is the president of Lucasfilm. She is the reason why Star Wars, well, in my opinion, there are people out there that will disagree with me, but I think that Disney Star Wars is shit. I'm not going to put it. I do not like it. I will give credit to The Force Awakens. The Last Jedi can be forgotten, and I will not give The Rise of Skywalker a chance. In fact, I call it The Rise of Shit Walk. So, yeah, I have no love for the current Disney films and so on and so forth. But anyway, Kathleen Kennedy is the reason why most of the Star Wars franchise, at least in my opinion, has gone downhill instead of uphill. Um, Basically, this woman is pretty much a feminist, and I know like that's probably a touchy subject for most, but she really has no love or appreciation for Star Wars. She just basically, I feel like she's like the real Emperor Palpatine in real life. She was running for chancellor, she finally got it, and then she executed Order 66, and Star Wars has been pretty much been going downhill ever since. Now some of you nice one. But I do think that um, because of what happened was there's been a lot of directors, writers that have come into Lucasfilm, uh, gave out a whole bunch of details of Star Wars of how they wanted to continue the sequel trilogy of continuing the story of Luke Skywalker, Leia, and Han. Um, there has been leaks and rumors of like some of those stories, which would have been really entertaining to see. It would have shown Luke with his own like council, Jedi council. He would have rebuilt that and so on and so forth. But Kathleen Kennedy basically like denied most of all those writings, and a lot of like people like directors quit a trilogy. They weren't quitting like basically making a movie. They quit a trilogy. They did not see eye to eye, and they quit until she finally got what was his name? Scott. Scott Snyder was out. No,
Zack
God,
Snyder?
Jackson. I totally forgot his name for a minute, but you know, the director of the guy who directed Star Wars. Yeah, I totally forgot his name right now. I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, long story short is Kathleen Kennedy is the reason why these films have been going downhill, and it's really, really disappointing, at least in my opinion.
And your opinion is so valid. We want it. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of Star Wars fans out there. I mean, personally, and I know we butt heads on this. I personally like the Rise of Skywalker. I need some more action in my life. I also need them to take a movie and put all the loose ends into one movie and not have no plot to it, except for Emperor Palpatine coming back. Which, cool, that's what they did. But also at the same time, Ball, I agree with you. I went back and after watching the Rise of Skywalker last night, did not. I see what you're getting at. They're not as good as the old movies. I personally agree. Now I know, Ball. I think your favorite movie is what Revenge of the Sith. Did he have a stroke?
Hello.
Oh, there he is.
It's my microphone. I apologize, but yes, I do like the Revenge of the Sith. I do like the prequels. I support the prequels.
Now, Larry, you're not a big Star Wars person.
I've seen the first trilogy like once, maybe twice. The original trilogy like once, bits and pieces, and the new ones. I don't have fucking time to do that. Nor do I really have the want.
That's fair. I mean, I've watched them all. And Ball, what did you think of What did you think of Rogue One in a Solo story?
Well, to be honest, I can give those a little bit of leeway because they were backstories of how those characters came to be. And were they as exciting as, you know, like the prequels and the originals? No. Because one, it's like you're taking like a different cast and characters now. Like, for example, Solo movie. Now, I personally didn't have a problem with the actor who played a Solo in that film. I do think, like, you know, he tried his best, but I mean, clearly, you know, he's not like Harris. You know, he's just not. You know, you
Right.
can't like it's not really fair to compare him to such, the actor that pretty much made that like movie. I mean, like that's just wrong. But I will give them credit. They tried, and they basically did everything that they could to make an interesting Star Wars movie. And I don't really feel like, they really hurt the stories in a way because, like, with Rogue One, like, okay, it filled in the backstory of how, like, the rebellion got the schematics for the Death Star. So it filled in, like, it basically filled in the plot right there. So it didn't really affect, like, the original story.
Right.
Solo, same way. It like filled in like how he like he met Chewie, how he got Millennium Falcon, and so on and so forth. So to me, I felt like those ones were directed and written better, even though like they had the source material, and that's why I kind of favor them a little bit more. But I know some people like they don't like those movies. They hate them. They think like they're an insult to like the original cast, characters, and so on and so forth. Now, to me, I feel like people need to direct those attentions more towards what they're doing to the character now. So, but yeah, I personally have no problem with the Solo story and the any other one, Rogue One. But yeah, I think those ones were okay. I mean, they're good to like just to pass the time, but they're not like amazing as like the original. I mean, you can't top the even the prequels. As much as I'm a fan of the prequels, they will never be able to top the original. We I think as Star Wars fans can all agree that nothing will ever beat the original. Never.
I agree. I fully agree with that.
Yeah. But that's pretty much all I really have to say about those. I mean, I haven't like watched them enough to like really give like a really good opinion about them. Like I've only seen Solo like maybe twice and Rogue One maybe 3 times. So, but compared to the other ones where I've watched the originals like 100 times. I've watched like prequels like pretty much same amount. So I can't really give them like a really good opinion about them if I haven't watched them just as much.
Right.
That's all I really have to say about that.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't blame you for that. That's
Yeah.
Star Wars is a touchy topic when it comes to
Oh yeah. Well, you have some diehard fans that they cannot stand the prequels, and they love the sequels. And there's some like people like us that just that can't stand the sequels but prefer the prequel. It's everybody's opinions, and I respect people. That it's like, I mean, I may give you some shit from time to time, but if you like the Rise of Skywalker, that's fine. That's on you. You like it, you like it. Enjoy it. Have fun with it. But for me, that's just no. I've never. I still haven't even watched the movie. I read the leaks and I refuse to go to the movie theaters and watch it, and I refuse. They couldn't even pay me to watch.
yeah, that's fair. I mean, I don't blame you for that.
Well, and here's my thing too. Why are you gonna go spend money on something and like sit through what's it like a 2 hour movie?
It's like a 3-hour movie.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours. Yeah.
Why are you gonna go spend like $30 in a theater to watch something for 3 hours that you know you're going to hate?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's fair. That's not.
I want to hang out with the cool kids, so I'm gonna slam my ball sack in this door.
That's a good way to put it.
It's gonna hurt, but at least people will like me. Fuck that. I mean, that's essentially what it's like. Oh, you don't like the Star Wars? No, not particularly. I mean, I'm kind of in the third camp of I really just don't give a shit. I mean,
And that's fine. Not everyone's a big fan of Star Wars.
here's my thing. Was the original trilogy influential in cinema, like the history of cinema? Of course. Like they were the Lucasfilms when they brought out the original Star Wars trilogy pioneered a lot of the filming techniques that were done when everything was analog. Like they were having to make this shit up as they go. I was watching something because I'm bored about some of the filming techniques, and we're talking about thousands of hours of labor just to get a shot that you could throw in and do it in like Adobe After Effects in like 15 minutes in 2020.
Yeah, that's very fair.
They were pioneering this shit like 30 years before the technology had met the practice. So do I admit that they're influential? Well, of course. I mean, you'd be an idiot not to. Whether you like it, hate it, or just don't give a shit. No. People ask me all the time, "You don't like Star Wars?" It's like, no, it's just not something I fancy.
Well, you have your own opinion, so I mean, if you don't fancy it, there's nothing wrong with it.
Exactly,
I mean, but
and that's kind of like
it's yeah, it's not really fair to like judge people if they don't like it, because it's like you could like a movie and it's like, I mean, I'm just gonna take like a series for example, like Pirates of the Caribbean. There are people out there that can't stand Pirates of the Caribbean, and they like Star Wars. It's like, well, how is that like fair to be like hating on what they love, and them hating on what it's like. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Just accept it. It's whatever. Star Wars. I mean, yes, Star Wars was made for everybody, but not everybody's gonna like it.
well, and
Right.
that kind of goes back to the whole you saying you're refusing to go watch it.
Right.
I'm just kind of making that point of that's what you're choosing to do. So it's like nobody has the right to be like, oh, well, you're gonna go watch it and strap you to a fucking chair for 3 hours, like the brainwashing scene in Stanley Kubrick's A Clockwork Orange, and be like, you are going to love the new trilogy. Disney commands it.
Yeah. Exactly.
So anybody that's gonna whine and bitch over, oh, you don't like the new trilogy, or oh, you like the prequels, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I
Stupid.
was like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 when the prequels came out, and to be honest, I liked Jar Jar Binks as a character then. I was 7 years old and he talked funny. I mean, it's like
Yeah. And that's who he was aimed for. He was aimed for the kids.
for freaking children. So
Exactly.
it's like people who go out and complain about cartoons and stuff. They're like, oh, the character development shit. It's like, dude, it's fucking Blue's Clues.
Yeah, like you can't.
This is literally teaching kids how to like look at the details. Why are you being an asshole about it?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's oh my god, there's the truth. Good lord, like people at age are like, oh, they changed Pokemon. No, 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 no. Like, I'll give you examples. This is off topic for a second. Actually, not really off topic, but they came out with Pokemon. They came out with this Nintendo Switch. People bitched. They're like, oh, I love Pokemon on the Game Boy. The Switch is just like a giant Game Boy. Is all it is. You can take it out of the thing. You don't have to have it plugged into a screen. It'll be done.
It is an ultra-wide Game Boy that you can play on your TV.
Yeah, like, why are you bitching? Like, GameCube was like that. We had a little extra add-on thing in the bottom. You could plug the Game Boy Advance game in and play on the TV. Same kind of concept. Just now you can play the games on digital and it looks nice, not like pixelated. Like can I telegraph or whatever. But my point being is that people griped and bitched about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee because of how easy it was. Well, if you look at the damn ratings and you look it up and see what it's made for kids. It's made for the kids who never played Pokemon when they were younger. It's made easy. It's not like Pokemon fucking Black and White and Diamond, Platinum, and Pearl, where it's like hard mode. You play this on hard mode. If you beat it, you unlock easy mode. Or like Black and White had, I think White was if you beat White on it was on hard mode to begin with. If you beat it, you unlock easy mode, and if you beat Black, it's on easy mode. You unlock hard mode, so you can basically replay the game on a harder difficulty. Like, what Pokemon game have they ever done that with? Like, people are bitching. Like, it's a game made for kids, quote unquote, but like the older games are made for the people who like hardcore gamers. Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. Literally, let's have a stroke and talk about it. Like, it's made for kids. The characters are more like kiddish looking. They give you a starter for free, and you do that anyway. But like, they give you a starter for free. They give you and basically the thing's unkillable. It's got perfect IVs and EVs. It's literally perfect, and it's unkillable. I don't think I lost a single. I don't think my Eevee died one time. Let's Go Eevee when I played it. I think when Evelyn played it, she had lost her Pikachu once. One time she had lost it in a battle where it got beat. Other than that, it never died. Never. Because they gave it perfect IVs and EVs, so the basic average, 8-year-old that's never played Pokemon plays it, oh my god, like, I'm the best trainer in the world. My Pikachu beats every other thing. No. It's same kind of concept. Like, they just build shit for kids, and people are like, oh my god, you're appealing to kids, not adults. Like, grow the fuck up. Stop sucking so much dick. It's so dumb. I don't get it. Sorry, I had to have a rant there for a second.
Well, tell us how you really feel, Cap. Let it all out.
Yeah, people who bitch about that game.
Just let it out. Just let it all out. We're here for virtual hugs.
I like virtual hugs. Those are the best.
Right.
All right. So now that we're done talking about that topic and we get off all about that topic, let's go into the next topic that I have some experience in, and Ball has no experience in, and Larry has a ton of experience in. Larry, you want to take away our next topic?
Oh, so I recently sold my soul to our Lord and Savior Gabe Newell and bought some index controllers for my VR rig, and the Cap can attest that I've. Let's just say that we came really close to putting my face on the back of a milk carton with the big words "missing." Please call.
Facts. I don't know what you sold your soul to the Matrix.
I mean, every day for like 2 weeks. Ring ring. Hey, what are you doing? Playing VR. Oh no shit!
Nah, dude. Life's a beach and you're here.
Well,
life's a beach and you're in the
that's
Matrix.
addicting. I mean, everybody had a hard time getting out of the Matrix, so.
Facts. Once you're in, when I went to your house, Larry, and played it, I wanted to stay there and play Arizona Sunshine forever,
Yeah, we had to push your fucking eyes back into your skull with a spoon.
that head going out of it too. But yeah, I mean, it's
He's
it's,
here, you take over. Why? Because I can't see. What?
basically.
My eyes stopped working.
I might have a stroke.
But, yeah, so I recently spent a lot of money and got the index controllers because my Vive works fine. I don't plan on replacing it anytime soon because I'm not going to shell over $600 for another fucking headset when this one works fine. But I bought the index controllers because, handsy. I can flip people off in VR now. What a fucking time to be alive.
That's literally the only reason he bought it. Ball. I'm telling you, that's the only reason he bought it.
It's a close second. Now third. The second and the first reason why is because we just had a bunch of new games come out. Well, one of them's not so new. So I played the shit out of both Boneworks and Half-Life Alyx, and just finished both of them like within the last 2 days. And I have to say, I'm really surprised that I'm not in the Matrix right now.
That's because you finished Half-Life Alyx. I told you to come do this podcast episode instead of doing that.
Yeah, and I'm seriously considering about just going back into the Matrix.
As soon as you're done.
Then there, it's all better. There's
It's
no
like
wrong.
it's like playing Dead by Daylight. Same concept. You just get addicted to it. You can't stop until it gets bad.
It's like we were joking about drugs earlier, but no, really.
I'm gonna take your microphone and shove it down your throat if you don't walk away from your mic. I swear to God.
One.
Hey, look, I'll tell you what I'm doing later.
I'm gonna rape you with a stick. Don't
threaten me with a good time.
Jesus Christ, like I can barely hear you. No offense. I don't and leave this in here too. I want you to leave this in here so people can hear us bitching each other for this.
Here, is that better? I need to see what I'm doing. So anyway. So then
There
I
you
started blasting. God damn it. But
I want to die.
Are you sure about that?
No. My dog is sitting in my lap though. She's like, I want attention. I'm like, I am recording a podcast episode. Anyway. Back to VR.
But yeah, at first I was kind of iffy on the whole fact of, oh, you have full hand control in VR now. I tried it out with hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades. A little weird, a little funky. I was like, I don't know about this. Well, then I bought Boneworks and Half-Life Alyx, and after completing both, I'm glad that I got it because it just would not be the same with the Vive ones. Cap, you played with the Vive ones. And you know that, like, when you're playing Arizona Sunshine, the gun physics don't act like guns because they're not supposed to.
Yeah, because guns are dumb. And that game is dumb with you using those Vive controllers.
Well, it's not dumb per se, but it's just like...
The movement system's dumb. I hate the movement system.
I mean, to be fair, if you're a don't get butthurt, but if you're a VR scrub, then you're gonna get sick.
Boy, just called me a scrub on the pod. I'm gonna come to your house and beat you with a stick.
Do it. Promise.
What ball?
Nothing.
I'll fly there and get your candy ass too if I have to.
Promises, promise.
That is a promise. It's not a threat. That's a promise. All right.
But anyway,
well,
back to what I was saying. So when I first got my Vive headset and all that shit, the reason why I'm busting your chops is I actually had to go take Dramamine when I wanted to play VR for like the first month I owned the system. And if you know what Dramamine is, it's shit that you take when you go on boats so you don't get seasick.
and airplanes.
Exactly. It combats motion sickness. So, yeah. And not gonna lie, after going to bed, after playing 8 straight hours of VR for the last week, I go to bed, and when I get up in the morning, my brain has a disconnect of, oh, this is real life, So I keep like flailing my arms around, expecting, to have the index controllers on, and don't. And I've had trouble walking around the house. Where I'm like, I'm pressing the button, but I'm not moving. Oh wait.
Stroke.
Not gonna lie, there was this is not the first time that's happened. I did a playthrough of GTA 4 back when I had no life in college, and my roommate gets up and he's like, "Hey, it's raining outside. You don't have class. Can you drive me to class?" I said, "Sure." So I get in the car, and he's sitting in the passenger seat. We get stuck in traffic, mind you. The place where I went, it was, I don't know, like a 5-minute walk to class, but he was being fucking lazy at the time. And so I whip out my phone and I start pushing buttons. And he looks at me, he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I said, "I'm ashamed to say it, but I was trying to spawn a helicopter because we're stuck in traffic."
Rip.
So yeah,
He's like,
welcome to my life.
"Dang it, I can't do it in real life. I want to go back to the Matrix.
What the hell, Mom? The cheat codes, Mom?
Where are the cheat codes? Damn it! Up, down, left, right, F, right,
AB.
A, B, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3."
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's what I'm glad I don't have a VR thing yet. I feel like I'd be stuck at the Matrix all the time if I did.
We'll have to-
Hardest thing, like when you get out of that and you start to walk and you're like, "Oh my god, I actually have to use my legs for this. I can't like lean forward. I gotta actually use my legs and my arms."
Could put my spouse in there and let her just walk around and just never get the headset off her.
"Honey, you okay?" "Yeah, I just fell down the steps because I thought I had to push the button."
That'd be a deal like that sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think that's about enough of VR right now. Let's talk. Let's talk. My favorite topic of the day, and Ball's favorite topic of the day, and Larry's favorite topic of the day. Streaming, because the quarantine, everyone and their grandma is streaming. I mean, you go to any electronics store and everything's sold out everywhere. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Excuse me, could you direct me to electronics department?
Oh yes, everything, old bitch. Thank you.
Stolen joke.
Say what?
Webcam?
I'm
Oh,
not
sorry,
sure.
sir. We sold them all.
Jeez. But I'm streaming on Twitch. Larry also streaming on Twitch.
I'm dabbling.
He's dabbling. Ball, of the three of us, is probably the most successful streamer of the three of us so far.
Bull.
That's not bull, and you know it's not bull. Stop being negative, damn it.
You'd be fucking surprised.
Okay. Well, I'll trust your. Okay. So I guess I could say I am a little bit more successful, but I'm not successful yet.
You won the race. Accept the trophy, damn it.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. All right. I'm happy to accept this reward. Thank you for all my supporters, and I love you all. Go follow me on Twitch.
That's right. See, there you go. But really, guys, I mean, Ball, you need 50 to get affiliated, right?
50 to get affiliated, and
Yeah,
I need an
30.
average of 3 viewers just to get affiliated. Partnered, I need about 175% of my viewers to watch, and I am trying to get that. Mainly
you're
because,
You're at 32 right now, right?
yes, I am currently at 32 followers.
Please go subscribe or follow this man on Twitch and watch his Twitch streams. They're really good. He plays a lot of Star Wars. What else do you play? You play Star Wars?
As of right now, Star Wars is the main one. I play Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm also going to be doing. I also have to finish Jedi Fallen Order. I'm also doing Halo. I don't really do the multiplayer stuff on Halo because I am not skilled, and I don't want to get wrecked by 12-year-olds on stream.
I love Star Wars.
But I mainly do the campaigns and so on and so forth. And plus, I am planning to bring more games to the stream. I'm just trying to find the right ones that will work best. But as of right now, I am playing a lot of games that I have not played. So there's going to be a lot of games coming to my stream where I'll be doing like just a whole bunch of random ones. It could be from stealth games to shooter games to, puzzle games and so on and so forth. But if I can get a community going and I can figure out, okay, what games they like to see the most, then I will stream those games the most. Personally, I like to start doing a lot more horror games because I am a horror fan. So I
Dead
am.
by Daylight.
I would rather not do Dead by Daylight, but if that is a possibility, I guess I could suck it up and stream. But
Do it on PC. We could all do it together. It'd be hilarious.
oh, so you can see how bad I am
You
as
can
a
watch me
survivor.
get camped and hung on the
Uh-huh.
Hey, Ball, in that case, you can just come to my house and I'll give you a gun and you can just go ahead and shoot yourself because that sounds like a fucking miserable time.
Yeah, right. Can we stream that? I bet I'll get a whole bunch of followers in that. Like,
Yeah,
holy
I'll run your channel when you're gone.
yeah. Well, that just went really dark. I'm probably not gonna get any followers now. Oh yeah, we want to see that on Twitch. If you don't get this man 100 followers in 24 hours, he will blow his brains out, and no one will come and follow. They'll just come and watch.
Maybe no followers on Twitch, but you might get some diehard fans on Live League.
Yeah, right? This man, Twitch legend, Ball Barbiel, did the impossible.
He transcended humanity.
He is
shed
literally
this
in the
mortal
Matrix.
coil.
Anyway, off that topic, but yeah, there will be a lot of games coming into my stream. I try to stream on Xbox, PS4, and PC. So we'll see how that goes.
So basically, you have all three platforms, technically.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Well, like I said, we'll see where the future goes. Right now, it's just baby steps and trying to get to those goals.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, if you want to go follow this man, twitch.tv/ No, nothing? He's not gonna. Nothing? I was trying to give you. I know, I'll just give it an opportunity.
No, my microphone actually cut out there for a second. I apologize.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, dude.
I started talking and like the icon wasn't coming up. I was like, oh, because I accidentally bumped in the cord. My bad. My Twitch name is Ball Barbiel. It's all undercase. I decided, Ball BAAL _ Barbiel BARBIEL.
You guys heard it. Go follow this man. Go follow this man.
Help a potato streamer reach his dreams.
This man is working his butt off to be here.
I might
Today.
follow him home.
Followers are welcome.
What?
Lurkers and stalkers are very much welcome. Oh,
Um,
Larry, I see you outside my window already. Oh, so that's how you're streaming. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's how you're streaming. Oh, okay.
Okay, this just got incredibly awkward.
Touch the microphone again.
Well, all right then.
Oh, tempt him with a good time.
I have been in quarantine for a long time.
Oh my.
I haven't felt a touch in so long.
It's been so long. Oh God, I'm just stopping there.
Moving on.
So anyway, I also have a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ Innatics, INNATICIS.
It's Bolt Strike and Addicts, remember?
I haven't changed it yet, so leave it like it is until I change it. What else is there? What? I mean,
You mentioned Larry's.
yeah, Larry, let you your own because you dabble in, so I don't know how much you want to talk about it.
Oh, it's Twitch TV / Bolt Strike Larry. I don't know. I'm fucking around with it.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so Ball kind of dropped what he's going to be streaming, and Larry, what are you going to be streaming if you stream? If you decide to continue what you're doing?
Well, let's take a gander here. It just so happens that I have my Steam library up.
Oh, would you look at that?
Coincidentally.
Pretty much VR. It's pretty much VR stuff.
I mean,
X.
obviously. But there's a lot of games on here that I haven't played or haven't played in a while. I'd love to do playthroughs of all the Borderlands, but I need help for that. I can't do it by myself.
Ball, don't you have Borderlands?
Partner. I would sign up for that.
You both can stream at the same time.
I,
It'd be great content.
I routinely play the shit out of Deep Rock Galactic. I'd love to do a playthrough with somebody with Dying Light, because it's Zambos when it gets dark, and
I actually have Dying Light.
Oh man,
I have not played it yet, and that's one of the games I plan on doing.
you fucking call me when you're ready, because I have been like hounding people, like, please do a playthrough with me, and they're like 15 minutes, and they're like, I'm bored. I'm like, I fucking hate
I'm
you.
bored.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
It just makes me piss fury. Something else that
I'll give
makes
it a
me
try.
piss fury is one of my all-time favorite games, Payday 2, and I have no one to play with. They all moved on.
Excuse you.
We've played it once.
Okay, we played it once.
Not for Cap.
No,
That's enough for him.
No, to be fair, I wasn't actually insinuating anything in your direction there. I had
Yes, you were.
a bomb ass crew back in the day, and they
God, I'm glad that we're nothing, right, Ball? Nothing. What an asshole.
He doesn't know me very well, so he can talk shit on me.
I'm gonna beat his ass. That's what I'm gonna do.
threatened me with a good time.
Oh my god.
Maybe I'll do some. I haven't played Hotline Miami in a while.
That'd be kind of fun. I'd be game to watch that.
Because it is ball-bustingly hard.
You know what else is ball bustingly hard?
My penis.
Okay, well, I wasn't gonna go that far, but okay.
Someone was gonna say, I was just waiting. I wasn't gonna be the one to say it.
I was trying not to say it, but here we are.
And I also caught the Metal Gear Solid 5 games on sale for like $8. So
That's an old throwback.
I haven't played those, so that's going to be interesting walking in with absolutely no fucking context, because apparently the old games are like a clusterfuck of lore.
Right?
So that's going to be fun. And I'd love to sit down and stream Frostpunk, but nobody likes that, so.
That's an acquired taste, I feel like.
I'm not salty, why do you ask?
You are absolutely salty. That's exactly what we're asking.
Goddamn right.
But anyway, that's just on Steam. I'd love to do the Far Cry, a couple of the Far Cry games that I have over on Uplay. But anyway, that's all I got up my sleeve right now.
Okay.
Good selection there.
I like
Alright.
that.
I heard some pretty good selections. I still have to finish Borderlands 3. I played it on the PS4, and then I got it on Steam when it was on sale. So yeah, I am all for playing some Borderlands and all that.
If you guys can play Borderlands, I'll come watch that.
And
Oh,
a Dying Light, of course. And I heard that was really fun with other people instead of solo. So yeah, I could definitely do that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, because you start getting attached to your player character.
Okay.
I know I did, because at first it's just like, generic douche canoe, and then he starts growing a personality the longer he's in Haran, and eventually you're like, this guy fucking gets it. He's the only one with any goddamn common sense around here.
Interesting.
that is the best, though.
This door says, "Do not open. Dead inside." NPC.
Cool, open it.
NPC, let's open this door to continue the plot. Player character, the fuck are you doing? Can you not read?
All you hear is John Tron. What?
What?
There it is.
What the fuck?
There it is.
That's exactly what it is, though.
Uh-huh.
But
I've never heard truer words in my life.
Pretty much.
All right. Well, I'm gonna. I guess I'll talk about what I'm gonna stream real fast, and then we'll be done with it for the day. But I'm gonna be rocking Super Mario 64 emulator.
Woohoo!
You can ask Larry. I cut an hour off my time.
Wahoo!
And, all right, Toad, calm down. I had 6 extra stars, cut a whole hour off, basically.
Nice.
And I had 3 or 4 screw ups in the game, so really it wasn't that bad. I'm gonna do that. What else am I doing?
You do Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Team Racing. Yeah, Crash Team Racing.
You have done some Call of Duty. You haven't done much of it, but you've done a little bit of Call of Duty.
I'm gonna try to do more Call of Duty. It's gonna be kind of dependent on.
Well, I tend to notice that like when you stream it, you're playing with friends, so you tend to stream when you have a good squad to play with and you're having fun. You don't really seem to stream it when you're solo.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to play. I mean, I'm gonna try to stream it today, depending, but
It's not hard for him to play by himself. It's hard to stay calm when he plays by himself.
Call
Yeah.
of Duty just brings out the stress level.
It brings out the worst in people.
You
Do you hear the
goddamn
stress
right.
about it? Do you hear the stress that just came out of my voice? Like I say, Modern Warfare definitely gonna rock. Warzone, some multiplayer, probably some private match stuff. CTR, that's gonna be occasional. I don't know how much that I'm gonna stream with that because I'm kind of done with it until I beat all the dev time trials, and I'm not gonna stream that because that's just me throwing my controller at the screen every time I play. Mario, I might do some Madden, kind of depending on what it's gonna be like. I'm not gonna do NBA this year. I'm gonna try to do Pokemon, but I don't know. That's a tough audience. Maybe some Rainbow Six Siege. Maybe. I told Larry I'd get it to try it, and I know he rages when he plays it, but I kind of want to try it on PC when I have the money for it.
Small doses.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 with Ball, obviously. I'm trying to think. There's some single player games I'm gonna do. I say that, and then I'm not gonna do it, but here they are. So I don't know. I mean, sorry, typing a message back. But yeah, I mean, I got some good things. I have 14 followers. If I can get to 20, I'd be thrilled. Honestly, I'd rather have 20. I think I might have 16 now because I think Rage and his girl both follow me now. So, or Rage's girl followed me, so that gives me 15. But yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be a good time. It's all about supporting each other. Sorry that you hear the beat noise. My friends are sending messages in Discord. But yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gotta support each other. Can't be negative. Ball.
All right, look. I admit, I am more of the negative person here. You know, I don't really have much confidence in myself when it comes to streaming. You know, because it's hard and it's really, the struggles are real when it comes to streaming. You know, it's not like easy. You know, you think, oh, okay, you just start a game up, you click go live, and you think, oh, people are just gonna follow you. No, that's not how it works. And then it's like, when you're trying to go for a goal and you get so focused on it and you forget why you even started streaming in the first place. It's like the stress gets to you. And I'm not gonna lie, yeah, it got to me. But at the same time, it's nice to see like those numbers finally going up, and it's nice to see the viewers going up. And but what really makes streaming more fun is like when you have friends that are doing it and you're supporting each other, and when you're growing together like a community. That's what really like makes the negativity go away. At least for me, it does.
That's true. Just because I want us to support each other. I know that we all don't play the same games. I'd love to if I could get you two and Rage playing Warzone together. even if we don't win, if we've made challenges out of it, like, hey, we're gonna land this spot, and we're gonna try to win the game with, this
2 empty
this-
magazines and a rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my hands. I'm gonna be like you did, Larry, the first game we played when you beat that guy down with your hands. You had a gun in your hand. You're like, no, I'm gonna use my hands.
Just or just make like a drunken stream.
That's
Every time we-
hilarious. If we get a win, something. If we don't get 2 kills as a squad, I gotta take a shot. Something like that.
Make up your own drinking rules, and then if people want to join in, just post the rules on your stream. This way, if they want to get in on the drinking, they could just do that.
Yeah, and then if they want to come play with us, they can. Add us on Xbox, PC, PS4, whatever, and we'll play together.
Yeah, right.
But
Play with viewers.
yeah, but I think that's everything. I mean, I'm enjoying COD somewhat.
You can add me on the Commodore 64.
Shut up! I hate you. You're so dumb. Anyway, well, I think that's gonna be all for today. Larry, do you have any last words for us or anything?
Yeah, if you'll just drop me a personal message in the chat below, I will mail you my my Game Boy Color link cable. We'll hang out.
I'm gonna drop a message on purpose then to get the Game Boy Color. Bob, do you have any final words for us? Words of wisdom, anything?
Hold on. Okay, there's. Sorry, my mic. But only thing I can really say is first thing I want to thank you both for inviting me to the podcast. I really had fun. It was nice to vent about some Star Wars stuff and hear some interesting stories about VR and talking about streaming. Yeah, so thank you for that. Yeah, I mean, if you guys really want to come out and just support all of us, that'd be really great. I mean, I try to be as friendly as I possibly can, and also I do like to help people out with the streaming. I know the struggles of trying to stream on console and PC, and so if anybody really wants to learn how to do custom made follow alerts and so on and so forth, I can help people out with that. I can even show people how to make some memes on Streamlabs or OBS or whatever. This way you don't have to pay for anything. I can actually show you how to make them. So come to my stream and talk to me. You can even join my Discord. My Discord is linked in my stream now, thanks to one of my mods. But yeah, I like to help people out and help to grow the community. And like I said, I'm all about just trying to have fun. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's fair. All right. Well, you guys heard it there. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Hit Larry up in the comments about his Game Boy Color. Also, tell me what your favorite part was, and tell us if you want some more special guests. I think special guests are great. Personally, it's actually kind of nice to have special guests, so it's not just hearing myself talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
Already have 10 going.
we all get tired of that.
I'm gonna stab you in the neck with a knife.
Oh man, that's the only way I can get my rocks off.
Just so everybody knows in the video, I'm not really the violent one. It's Cap there. I'm a lot more nice.
I'm not even violent. It's Larry brings up.
Ball's got the feng shui, man. Somebody needs to get with the program, man.
Just go with the flow.
Both. Anyway,
Unlike some other people.
all right. Calm down. Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed. And on that note, we will see you guys next time. Bye.
No, we won't.
Shut up, Paul.